Universal Audio is making more and more plugins natively available as part of their Spark bundle. And one of the plugins that is now natively available is the SSL bus compressor. But the SSL also makes a bus compressor plugin, so I want to know what the differences between those two are. That's simply what we're going to talk about today. Alright, so I have both compressors over here. This is the Universal Audio one and this is the native bus compressor 2 from SSL native. It's a bit confusing because I think Universal Audio has a license to use the solid state logic name. So the solid state logic name is in the Universal Audio plugin as well to make it even more confusing. So yeah, first of all, both user interfaces are basically not the best. I don't like the way that how these knobs are tilted, but at least they're showing us how much decibels I'm doing here. While on the Universal Audio one, you can't get any feedback on these rotary knobs. And for this comparison, I actually used some sine waves and stuff to get the compression exactly right and all that kind of stuff. Another difference that you have between the SSL one and the Universal Audio one is that the SSL one is natively supported by their controllers. They have a channel strip controller and in the center there's a bus compressor. I actually have one of those controllers, but it's now in a box upstairs waiting for a new video. So if you are in that ecosystem, if you have those controllers and all that kind of stuff, it's logical to go for the SSL native bus compressor 2. And mapping the Universal Audio one to the controller can get quite messy actually. One of the things you cannot map is the compression meter as far as I know, and I think that those buttons aren't even addressable. Yeah, so both the SSL one as the Universal one has external sidechain support. Both have a sidechain high pass filter and a mix knob. The Universal Audio one does still have that fade knob from the original console bus compressor. It's not present in this one anymore. I don't think it's a big miss because, we can draw fade outs and stuff. Back then it was a cool thing, but here, no. Anyway, let's listen to an A/B test between these two. Yeah, there is some difference, which is interesting. So I don't know which one is more real. I don't know which one is more native or more the bus compressor experience. The differences are still pretty small, actually. What is interesting, though, is that the SSL native bus compressor is a bit cleaner, while the Universal Audio one is a bit more gritty, a bit more dirty. And there's a difference in the way that the attack and release curves work, which you can clearly hear when doing a null test between the two. Null tests do not make a lot of sense when comparing, compressors and stuff. But in this case, you can clearly hear the difference in the attack and release curves. So let's quickly listen to a null test as well. there you have it. That's it. I think that's the difference between these two compressors. It's not a big difference. It's not a big deal. Do you need both? Well, you know, if you can spare the money for it, then go for it. But yeah, I would say if you're in the SSL ecosystem, just go for the SSL one. If you're in the Universal Audio ecosystem, go for the Universal Audio one. And there is a slight bit of a sound difference. And if you really want to have that extra bit that the Universal Audio can deliver, or that extra cleanness that the SSL one can deliver, then go for those ones. But apart from that, don't overthink it too much. Now, I want to do more of these little comparison videos. If you have certain plugins that you want me to A/B test or ABC test or ABCDEFG test, whatever, leave a comment down below. One of them is the SSL channel strip, actually. There are multiple channel strip makers. Also leave a comment down below with which ones you would like to see. Now, if you want to support the channel and are interested in getting one of these plugins, I'll link the affiliate links in the description down below. There are also links to Thomann Sweetwater and Plugin Boutique in general if you want to buy something and want a little bit of your purchase to be kicked back to me. In that case, you're supporting the channel without paying anything for it. Great way. Another way to support the channel is by getting a star behind your name in the comment section, and you can do that for 99 cents per month. There's a join button in the description down below, or in the whatever. There's a join button down below. You can also get early access to videos and access to exclusive content, which I'll link over here. And the last way to support me in the whole YouTube platform is by watching more videos. So I'll link an interesting video over here. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep pushing. And bye bye.